ops. So we are not done with the masterpiece. As far as we are concerned, all story stuff is done now. So I'm I'm going to, but I'm not done with this game. I'm gonna probably keep going and try to 100% everything. But it's more that I want to keep the streams going until at least my birthday, so you can see an Easter egg that happens on my birthday, which is not too far off from a masterpiece should be enjoyed to the fullest. Yes. So we've basically done the main story and the direct cut exclusive stuff thing with Coffin. So all that's left is to deal with cargo. So for starters, let's take the zip line back to we'll take the zip line back to Capital Knot City and use the private room a bit. There's still guards here? Oh, they're still here. So I know this is the easiest. This is like the intro area of the game. It's probably supposed to be meant to be the easiest area, but it is also the most annoying if you're doing completion, trying to do completion. There's one other thing I want to bring up. Death Stranding 2 also has a birthday Easter egg. I don't know if I want to show that one off too while I'm at it. The problem is it might spoil stuff for the game. It might spoil stuff for the game's plot. Maybe I'll just record like a clip of it and post it on YouTube or something. I'm getting battery charged from in the middle of a zipline transit. Of course I am. Anyway, let's take the private room. Yeah, I never showed this move off as drop kick. I probably should be doing it more often. Just run at someone and just do that. Private locker, private room. There are no more nightmares, by the way. Once you've beaten the game, that's it. That's basically it for the nightmares.
おはようございます。血液採取チェック。献血ありがとうございました。
We missed a few, however. Like, I think we missed the ones with Lou. Lou. Do you do you remember if I showed any nightmares involving Lou? Cause there were two of them. Yeah? No, come on. So there was one where Sam keeps knocking on the BB pod and then Lou breaks out of it. And then there was another one where Lou's back is turned around, and then Sam tries to bug him, and then Lou turns around and it's Dead Man. I don't know what Kujumbo meant by those dreams, by the way. I think we are missing a weapon, actually. Are we? There seems to be like an empty space, like right here. Oh, let's do some stuff. It's definitely unsatisfying to see that empty space. We gotta complete the 150%, 50% Keanu Reeves. Look, but 150% sure. Like that would ever happen. Oh, there we go. We can do this one. The wind farm and the Fort Knott City. I need to set up some more. I need to set up a few more. A few more zip lines. We'll start with this one. The aim is to get these areas to a connection level of 5 stars. Yeah, we're gonna need the platform. So it's a lot of stuff. Can this thing support it? Can it support it all? I hope so. It's fine. Let's find out if it moves.
依頼が受注されました。目標時間が設定されました。
スキャンを開始します。いってらっしゃい。
So the list of games, there's a bunch that I've been thinking about doing. I don't know if I will go straight to Death Stranding 2 right away. I might want to take a bit of a breather from that once we're done with this game. Even though I said like the main reason for streaming this is so I can get to number 2. That was a bit of a detour. That one goes nowhere. No BTs here. There are usually BTs here. I guess not tonight. Oh, yeah, I didn't ask what you think of the the extra story content. I think it was too short, and I like the music that they had going for it, but the actual thing was not actually that satisfying. It feels like it could have just been like extra codec calls you read about these characters. And it just happened to decide to voice it rather than, voicing the interviews for the game. Extra story was kind of just there, nothing super remarkable. Yeah. I'm going to investigate where. Oh, oops, wrong way. Why did I go backwards? Yeah, they're going to investigate where they pinged me, which is like all the way up in the air. They have no. They don't know how to look up. There's a guy. By the way, there's some extra preppers in here that I did not connect to the Cairo network. No one expects Norman Reedus going through the air like that.
スキャンを開始します。ブリッジズ ID を確認します。ID にしてらっしゃい。クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。依頼された荷物を確認。お疲れ様です。
There's high-speed airmail. Come on. I mean only A rank. Let's redo that because I messed up a little bit. We'll reload from the moment the order started. Because I messed up a little bit and went backwards.
スキャンを開始します。ブリッジズ ID を確認します。ID に。依頼が受注されました。目標時間が設定されました。スキャンを開始します。いってらっしゃい。
I can't believe even with a zipline did not make the S rank. Let's try that again. They want me to be really fast, don't they? Like ridiculously fast. Like high-speed airmail's gotta be. When they mean high-speed airmail, they do mean high-speed airmail. Definitely a frustrating moment.
武器のロックを解除します。
Okay, zipline. Go. Yeah, I wish you could carry two floating carriers on the zip line. Oh no. Falco Fury's lost cargo. Is that the one that magically spawned in the air and fell into the tumbled down a mountain? Because that's not my problem. These guys don't even know how to use the zip line. So they're just running around like morons. Look at them. It's like, hey, there's a flying man up there. They just go diving in. 4 minutes.
クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。依頼された荷物を確認。お疲れ様です。
I mean, this is not the urgent one. The second one is the urgent one. It's still only an A rank. Nope. There's some strict requirements for sure. Maybe we need an even faster zip line. That means I have to build the zipline route connecting from this one and try to get it to the station instead of taking this fork over here, this general purpose fork. I can't believe he's not satisfied with that order. It will deal with the A rank for that later. I don't want to have to build. I don't want to waste time building another. Trying to rebuild the zipline thing just for this stupid ass station. We'll just do all these orders since these are all connected. If this one it turns out to be problematic as well, then I don't get the A rank. I can only get an A rank for it. Then I'll probably build that zip line. What are they gonna do? Throw a javelin at me while all the way high up here? Good luck with that. You need some Olympic throwing skills. Students. But yeah, we can now rest in his shelter. Now that we've gotten his connection rating to 5. It's not a private room, however. It's just we can just rest there quickly and then we go. Yeah. Imagine having high-speed airmail and still not being satisfied with the high-speed airmail. Like it wasn't high-speed enough. This needed to be here in 60 seconds, not 65 seconds. I was like, come on, man! It's only like 5 seconds more. Extremely demanding standards for sure. By the way, getting a connection rating of 5 for each and every prepper and station is the best way to get basically 90% of the equipment in the game. So the other 10% was stuff like the ride with Norman Reedus bike. Or like the Yipa bike.
ID を確認します。ID 認証。キャピタルノットシティへようこそ。配送センターへ進んでください。付着したカイラル物質の洗浄。異常なし。ようこそサムポーターブリッジ。
Moment of truth time. Yep, that's an A rank. Very strict. I think I do need to build the zip line that goes straight from here to. At least there's a zip line there are zip lines already pre-built here. So we probably have to build one that goes over the mountain and goes straight to the way station. We'll deal with that after doing these deliveries. We don't need to deliver to the Luton span anymore. Do we need to? Actually, we don't need to deliver to Benjamin Hancock anymore either. We just have this for completion. We'll just deliver this, then deal with the sort out the zip lines. The zip line infrastructure. Even if I don't use it, someone else will, so might as well. Asymmetric co-op. Oops. No. Attack. Give me. There. This one's not timed at least. Actually, I might not deal with that one. Maybe I'll deal with it off stream, just to get the S ranks. Because I actually want to do. I just want to like blow through like the other stuff as quickly as possible, like dealing with the wind farm, for example. Because I hate the wind farm so much, and like getting stuff to Port Knot City. We need zip lines go. This place definitely needs zip lines going there. So here's what we'll do. We'll see if there's any orders from here going to capital Knot City. If not, then we'll start building the zipline route to the wind farm.
異常なし。ようこそサムポーターブリッジに来てらっしゃい。またな。お疲れ様でした。新しい依頼があります。受注する際は配送端末にアクセスしてください。
Yeah, there's the recovery. There's the recovery one. Let's not do that. Let's not do that one. I have the PCCs in here. I have one. The other two cannot build the other two cannot build build things. Build the zipline. We'll take a few more. Got a bike out here. Can borrow. Ugh, all the way over there. Let's try it again. Yeah, let's do it. Extreme. This thing is very toast. Well, I'll take it anyway. So the This zip line is the one that goes right to the distro center. So we'll just mark that. Get rid of the other markers. Why did you build a bridge there? It's so useless. I'm gonna dismantle that. They say there's no benefit to removing it, but you come in, the first thing you see is a glittering bicycle kick. Hazel Blade Storm. This is the post game of Death Stranding. Kojumbo's masterpiece. So something in the way. I left my bike here somewhere. That's a bit close. Oh, someone built a zipline right over there. Might as well link the two. Or maybe. This game encourages big brain moments. You can connect it to like 3 of these. Can we connect it to 4? All 4? Probably not. So the next, we gotta get one. We gotta pass through the gotta pass through the BT forest now. Actually, I don't like the placement. That placement of the. I don't like that placement of the zipline at all. At all. It's like it doesn't. It's not optimal. It's not optimal. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna build one like. Yeah, I know, Sam. It's BT territory. It's making you shiver. You got any PCCs in here I can borrow? No. This is my last one. Insufficient chiral bandwidth. We'll have to destroy some stuff that I don't use. Someone built one that went straight to the farm. Well, it's a little high up. We'll have to set one up that is a little that gets us safely down here. Or we can try to build up the chiral network, the connection rating here. We fabricate a PCC here. We'll try the one.
物は作れない。センサーポールで囲われた敷地の外側で試してみてくれ。スキャンを開始。
Yeah, it's not gonna work. We'll just leave the PCC here.
ID 認証。クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。異常なし。ようこそサブポーターブリッジ。
Until we can get the connection rating up here. To make this a little easier. What do you have for me? All these orders. Who has orders going to, Oh, I think the way station does, actually. So we'll take ones going to the way station. Ludens. Actually, I think... You know what? I think we can do all of them now that we have the, have the zipline here. Load it all into the carrier. Oh, I need a power skeleton for this one. We'll just do all of them. All of the orders.
武器のロックを解除します。
This is the power of high-speed airmail that they promised in Crimson Skies. There we go. Zipline. Just go right over the forest. We don't even have to go inside. We don't even have to go inside. Yeah, and that is how you deliver stuff extremely quickly from the to the Windfall farm and back. You use these zip lines. Whoa, 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 Sam, please. No. I want to access the no. I want to access the terminal. That's the only mission you have. Wait, let me make sure. Well, that was an order for Sam. Oh yeah, we gotta deal with the Half-Life thing here too as well before we can move on to that's a really old one. So there's a cube northeast from the distro center. If I spot it, I'll just pick it up on the way. I think it's in the river somewhere. We're not gonna look for it. We're not gonna aggressively look for it because I have a timed order right now. There's the companion cube. It's right over there. Well, I better go grab that while I can. Why was that at S rank for 5 minutes, and the other the way station was like A rank?
これから 気をつけてな。
What else? What else do I have on me? Orders. I need to take some to the way station as well.
があります。受注する際は配送端末にアクセスしてください。
よくやった。
武器のロックを解除します。
I forgot to check if the Luden's fan has orders. So if you're wondering, if you're still here, if you're wondering, well, if you have any questions about the story, I can try to answer them. By the way, you can. Let me really has a good idea of the story, so he doesn't have very many questions. But if you're confused by anything, like why so and so did this, then I can try to answer that. It's because that's what happens when you have to go jumbo brain rot, and you're one of the few people who understands the plot of Metal Gear Solid 2 properly, and why. Yay. You now have 5 stars for the way station. And another star to my collection. Another star sticker.
またな、サム。気をつけるんだぞ。
お疲れ様でした。新しい依頼。
We'll try to focus specifically on stuff we haven't done. So, I know that we had some that was not an A rank. It was not a S rank. We can finally now do this one, by the way, since we now have a zip line going to the farm, the wind farm. This one has to go to Distro Center. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I was playing this in Japanese the whole time, it's because I beat this game before in English, and I asked at the very beginning, I asked them at the very beginning which language you want to hear the game in. He left it up to me, so I just picked Japanese because it's the Peace Walker cast. The same voice actors from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker and MGS5 are the main cast of Death Stranding. And they're put in similar roles too, so the voice of Ocelot is the voice of Higgs. Because of course they had to. I learned that they can knock you off the zip line. But other than that, they can't really touch you. Yeah, I made record time. 2 minutes. This is what high-speed airmail gets you. That was a... the high-speed airmail thing, by the way, is it's just something that lives rent-free in my head after, doing, a commentary video with Soul Bagrig on one of the planes from Crimson Skies. Oh, I'll take this. Precious painting. I want to try to... Yeah, let's get that companion cube. Please don't be all the way in BT territory. I just here to pick this thing up and come back. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'll be pissed if they're guarding the companion cube. Here, companion cube. Okay, bye. Look at that thing, by the way. It's definitely not from the one game that I know a lot about, but still haven't played. One game that everybody used to meme about. Let's get our cargo fixed up while we're here.
クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内で武器のロックを解除します。スキャンを開始します。ブリッジズ ID を確認します。
That shelter was playing the trailer theme, one of the trailer themes for
スーツに付着した
the first Death Stranding.
ようこそサムポーターブリッジ。いってらっしゃい。
We don't need to return we don't need to return those. If we could just take those right to the Ludens van. Or we can just take us right to the Ludens van directly.
まったくあんああ、よかったら持ってってくれ。
Is it a crowbar? Gordon glasses.
またなサム。
We can now be 25% 25% Gordon and 25% Keanu Reeves. So it'll be 25% Gordon.
いってらっしゃい。いってらっしゃい。
How bad, much bad, yeah, how badly in shape is that? It's not, you can leave it like that. Let's visit the Ludens van first. We need to find your lost cargo. I am the great deliverer. Boarding glasses. Hey, it's like Benjamin told me all about you. Told me how much you like Half-Life. I would never want to work in Black Mesa. That is like the worst place. Like, even before the Resonance Cascade, have you seen that place? Zero safety standards. You can just fall off and die anywhere. Just checking something, don't mind me.
荷物 物を納品します。
I forgot to mention that it's snowing like it's been snowing like crazy here, so there is a chance that
君は本当に偉大だ。
there is a non-zero chance my stream may die all of a sudden, but hopefully not.
いつも感謝してる。これから先も君に会う口実
Would I prefer Aperture Science? No. Aperture Science is just as bad. And that was before that, and I know enough of Portal's story. It was bad even before GLaDOS took over. He wants me to deliver a Luden's flag to Port Knot City? Well, we're definitely gonna need to set up a zipline for that. T-Rex model stolen by mules.
それは調達依頼だ。その依頼も受けてくれるのか。さすがだな、サム。では頼んだぞ。
We'll do these two. So in terms of games that I have, well, Death Stranding 2 is an obvious one. Like, if I want the next game I may stream. You can also try doing Mass Effect. Well, Mass Effect is also going to be a long one as well. I could try doing Metal Gear Solid Delta. Or we can do something that's not narrative heavy, like an old school game. Like Descent 1 and 2. If you prefer. Code Vein 2 comes out soon. I don't have Code Vein. I didn't pre-order Code Vein 2, if that's what you mean. I do have Code Vein 1, but I never beat it. I could do the God Eater games, maybe. Maybe.
ID を確認します。ID 認証。クリア。キャピタルノットシティへようこそ。配送センターへ進んでください。
A God Eater is fun. It's basically Monster Hunter, except you can dress up however the fuck you like. And not have it impact your gear. So you can wear something really ridiculous.
異常なしてらっしゃい。ようこそサムポーターブリッジ。
Yeah, let's deliver all these.
ご苦労様。すごい量だな。
I just realized I'm not 5 stars with this guy. Well, now I am. Time to add to my collection of stars. I got 50 stars. Do I have any orders for going to the distro center right now? No, I do not. We'll just do this one. We'll just do this one. Because I think we've already got this one, done this one. Don't mind me, but don't mind me. If my live TV was going crazy, it's because I was looking away from the screen. Or drinking water. Yeah, don't mind me if my live TV was going nuts.
ゃい。武器のロックを解除します。
As a Blade Storm, you probably didn't see it, but because this was a director's cut version, there was extra story content. Some extra story content that involved like a small facility up here that was guarded by terrorists. It wasn't. You didn't miss out on much. It was free missions. With just free missions and some added lore about Higgs and Fragile, and then Midge-Ray singing Midge-Ray vocal. But not like if it's not, they didn't do like a whole new meaningful episode of Death Stranding. That's not until 2. But it did have some good music, like alert music. What were they at the facility for? That used to be a base for the Homo Demons. It belonged to the Homo Demons. They were still guarding it. After Sam clears it out, we learned that the Homo Demons were formed in opposition to Bridges because of Bridges' experiments on BBs, and the Homo Demons opposed this because it was unethical. They didn't want to reconnect the world. They didn't want to reconnect America using live babies. Is the reason. Can't blame them. From their perspective, it was. I mean, you're using kids. You're feeding kids into a system. That is kind of unethical. But we can infer that after Higgs took over the original leader passed away due to cancer, and then eventually Higgs took over the organization and turned them into like an apocalyptic cult. Oh, there's nothing here. There's nothing here we need. I think we just need to take everything to the Windfall Farm. The Wind Farm. And Coffin was the name of the original leader of the Homo Demons, and she was an elderly woman who was the mother of Fragile and a mentor figure to Higgs. And I'm guessing from her intentions, she expected Higgs to ally with Fragile, and stop Bridges from using babies. But you know how that turned out. Higgs met Amelie and then went crazy. We're almost here. You have time to go and upgrade this zip line.
ID を確認します。ID 認証。クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。依頼された荷物を確認。お疲れ様です。お気をつけて。
You have free deliveries for the wind farm.
荷物を納品します。
ありがとう、助かる。こんな量をどうやって持ってきた？
Almost. I hate this place, by the way, because you always have to, if you want to deliver anything here, you always have to sneak through BT territory. That's why I set up the zip line. Yep, put it on my back. Yep, like that. I now have enough to set up this, to set up the zip line so I don't have to run all the way down here. It will just do that.
スキャンを開始します。ブリッジズ ID を確認します。ID 認証。クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。異常なし。ようこそサムポーターブリッジズ。
Repair transformer units. I'm not doing this one yet. We can do that. I can do that one later. That's pretty much about time, so you're gonna be heading out. But I'll prepare you to do that stuff. Alright, Thanks for showing up, Lemmy. I'll stick around for 30 more minutes before calling it. And yeah, we're I don't know I don't know if what game I'm gonna be doing next. I may continue this at least until at least my birthday. Yeah, Hopscoro. Or if I get 100%, if I 100% this game on Steam, get 100% Achievos on Steam. I have a good idea of how I plan to manage that. So, have a good night, Lemmy. Don't mind me, by the way. Anyone else who sticks around, don't mind me if I lock in. Oh, well, it's kind of on the heavy side, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's okay. The voice was all crackly for like a whole 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was out of range. Of course, it's not gonna. Of course, it's not gonna connect. I think somebody. Oh. This goes straight there. Of course it does. I think somebody, did the same thing. Had a zip line that connected all the way up to that point on the PS4 version back when I originally played the original PS4 version of Death Stranding. And that was the last thing I remember doing before COVID-19 happened. Can you believe that? I beat this game before just before COVID happened. That was my original playthrough of this game. And yeah, that was awful. Imagine playing a game about the COVID-19 pandemic before the COVID-19 pandemic actually happens. Next thing you know, Norman Reedus really is out delivering stuff. Because people have to, the irony. Because people have to quarantine themselves. It was a good thing it wasn't that apocalyptic. Like, the Death Stranding is literally exploding cities. Whoa. Sam, please. I have what are my other orders? Metals to the way station. Do I have anything else I can do on the way? Whoa! What the? Whoa. That was jank as hell. This one's urgent. Emergency fuel. we'll do this one because we'll do anything that we haven't done unless it sounds like it's really annoying. So we're gonna do this one.
今回の依頼は特別なものだ。依頼の概要、詳細をよく見てくれ。
Nah, we'll just do it. We don't need any. We already have everything we need.
その荷物は水没注意よ。水に浸からないように気をつけて。
We're carrying live animals and live organisms in a thing.
いってらっしゃい。スキャンを開始します。いってらっしゃい。いってらっしゃい。武器のロックを解除します。
Well, you know that even though this is pretty fast, the timefall will probably eat away at our cargo very quickly. Not any more quickly than usual, but this is very hard difficulty. And on very hard, timefall wrote stuff very quickly. Like, you can just look away for like 5 seconds and suddenly you have to repair your cargo container. Wait, why is there licensed music? Is it because it's an order for Sam? I didn't anticipate this. Were they expecting me to be delivering stuff walking? No, this is a high-speed airmail service. This music can go for 30 seconds. This music only gets 30 seconds of time. Of airtime. literal airtime. You're off the air. That'll make a horrible pun. Or that'll make a horrible Bond one-liner. like a radio show host was a bad guy, and then Bond tossed him out a window or something, and tells him you're off the air. Here's your cryptos.
おかえりサム・ブリッジズ。よく帰ってきたな。荷物をありがとう。それにしても早かったな。ずいぶん腕を上げたんじゃないか。クリプトビオシスも問題なしだ。
I get more licensed music for my troubles.
じゃあ気をつけてな。あんたあの時よりもいい顔つきになったな。別人のようだ。見違えだよ。お疲れ様でした。新しい。
What else do I have? Metals to the wind farm. Anything else to the wind farm? It's curious. How's my gear holding up? Not very well. Well, I don't really use these, so I can toss these away. There's no need for armor right now. That was my gear for the extra story content, by the way. That should free up some extra weight, at least. How much power crystals do I have left? 4,000. It says it uses up power crystals every time you use the floating carrier, but actually I haven't noticed. Let's check again. Yeah, it doesn't drain that quickly. If at all. So it's all going to the wind farm. No, this one's going to the way station. We'll start the way station, then the wind farm. Sorry. Oh, they see the flying man. Can they catch me? Let's find out. The last time I had a zip line passing through mule territory, they were able to toss a javelin right at the cargo and knock it off. Some seriously good aim.
ID 認証クリア武器所持を確認施設内では武器を強制ロックします依頼された荷物を確認お疲れ様です
またなサム気をつけるんだぞ
There's actually an achievement for doing at least 50 unique Legend of Legends orders. I don't know if I've met the requirement for it yet. But we can finally move the stuff off my back. Onto the courier. I can't wait until Death Stranding 2 just to show off like the major improvements gameplay-wise they made to the game. You know, I might actually be able to do that retrieval, because now I've seen those mules enough. I've got this feeling they're not very well armed. I can probably just knock them out with with Higgs's rifle. But our priority right now is upping the connection level to the wind farm first. Actually, we have time and I finished the Windfall Farm stuff. Maybe I'll do that collection mission. Though it's cutting it close. We only have like 8 minutes. I actually have to lie down after this. Because, there are BTs all the way down there. That's four stars already. We're not even at the full 5 stars. You know what? We could try to do that one collection in the BT area. Just for fun, let's try doing this. I don't think we need any extra gear. Oh, you know what could use, actually? Let's build ourselves one of these. I hope this one works. So apparently they're right over there.
を解除します。
Actually, if no, I might as well take the speed skeleton because that doesn't look that heavy either.
スキャンを開始します。ブリッジズ ID を確認します。ID
Yeah, I'm just running back and forth. I'm sorry.
所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。異常なし。ようこそサムポーターブリッジズ。 武器のロックを解除します。
Oh, ow, ow.
だらしないぞ。
That's why I don't like this forest. Oops. I missed that. I missed it. Let's go rewind. I meant to grab an emitter and I missed the prompt. Well, we're doing this again. Well, maybe I don't have to use a grenade. Let's try this again. So the idea is I grab that, Reel it in. There we go. Put him back. Hey, get off. How'd you get on this bridge? You guys are very resilient. Where are the other two? The one's up there. One's over there. Okay. Drink your monster, Sam. Not in range, am I? Used to be 20 meters, maybe? No, closer than that. Just to be on the safe side, we're gonna put these back. And then grab the last one. Because this stuff is degrading very quickly. I hope it didn't take actual damage to the... Wait, is this out of juice? Oh, it's fine.
スキャンを開始します。ブリッジズ ID を確認します。ID 認証。クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。
Now we go for the last one. Which I saw was on the other side. It's like somewhere around there.
いやー、参加気をつけてな。
頑張ってください。
There it is.
海のロックを解除します。
Someone built a private room all the way in the forest. How'd you manage to squeeze that in there? Can I catch this one making noise? No, there's like an umbilical cord like right here. Can I cut it? There's like multiple umbilical cords here. I can cut this one too, I think. Or not. It doesn't seem... It's not originating from my direction. Okay. No, we're fine, Sam. As long as you have this tool. It's just fun to cut umbilical cords. And supernatural CQC. But we're done here. We don't need to be here anymore. Let's get out of here.
ID を確認します。ID 認証。クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。異常なし。ようこそ参考。
分納を選択するとなお納品した
I have everything. Yep. I have to take it out of the private locker for it to work? Wait, where's my stuff? Did I not pick up the, no, did I just leave the one all the way back there? I thought I picked it up. Oh my god, we have to go back. And it's just like, wait a minute, why is it telling me I only have the one? Like the two of those, like, I was positive did I pick up something else entirely? Character figurines. I don't. Yeah, fuck that. We just have to go all the way back.
武器のロックを解除します。頑張ってください。
I pick up the figurines by mistake while thinking it was the cargo. Even if I had it marked. Oh my god. I just used the gun to grab it. Yeah, I mistook the character figurines for the last piece of cargo. That was the wrong item entirely.
ID 認証。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロック。
So I just
指定された任務は
get that out of there. Now I can deliver everything.
ありがとう、助かる。こんな量をどうやって持ってきた？
Oh, that was 5 stars. We're finally done with this stupid farm. I'm so glad that made up for it.
無事を祈ってるよ。
We're finally done with the wind farm, so all that's left is maxing out our connection rating to Port Knot City and the remaining preppers that's on this map that we haven't dealt with. The hidden preppers that are just out of the way. But that'll be another time, so thanks everybody for showing up. It's 17 minutes overtime. We're gonna. I don't have any plan to change games yet, so it's either gonna be like once it's past February 3rd, or like first week of February, or I get 100% on I Achievos and Death Stranding, whatever comes first. Or I could just focus on getting Achievos and just doing 100% Achivo run until March, maybe, because I have a thing happening at the end of March, and after that, and during that time, I won't be streaming. After that, maybe I can think about switching games. Yeah, maybe I might do something like that. But anyways, I need to lie down for a bit, so again, thanks for showing up. It's most likely I'll be continuing this game next week, so I will see you guys then. That's on Saturday and Sunday from 1:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern. And Levy's not here, so I'm not doing the Hopscoro joke. So, have a good night, everybody.